and most accurate.
Good evening, everyone. We've enjoyed pretty quiet conditions throughout our day so far, and we're still seeing dry conditions out there right now, but we do have a winter storm warning that goes into effect starting at 6 p.m. tonight and lasts until noon tomorrow, and that is for areas north of I-40, including Tulsa County. The rest of eastern Oklahoma under a winter weather advisory. Not looking at quite as heavy sleet and snow accumulations in those areas, but some areas right along the Kansas and Missouri borders could see up to 6 inches of snowfall, and we are looking at a quarter of an inch of icing possible around LaFleur County. So if you are headed out this evening around 9 to 10, that's when we're going to start to see the precipitation arriving here in the Tulsa area. It's going to start off as rain with temperatures above freezing, but then as they start to drop down just a little bit, we are looking at some freezing rain and sleet. Then in the overnight, sleet and snow possible, and then finally transitioning over to snow by Monday morning. And then all of that is going to be moving out of the area as we head towards the afternoon and evening hours on Monday. But right now we are seeing very cloudy skies out there. We did start off with a little bit of sunshine, but now the rain is starting to make its way along the southern Oklahoma border, and you can see that snow is still sitting off to the northwest around Kansas City. So this precipitation is going to continue to become more widespread as we head through the next several hours. Right now we're at 41 degrees here in Tulsa, still a light northerly breeze, so it is making it feel a little bit cooler. Feels like 34 here in Tulsa. 40 is what it is right now, temperature in Manford, 44 in Bristow, 39 in Okmulgee, 45 in Okemah, 33 in Coffeyville, and 35 degrees in Veneta. The wind's not too strong out there, so they're making us feel about 5 degrees colder out right now if you are headed out the door. But on future track over the next couple of hours, just looking at cloudy skies as we head towards 9 to 10 p.m. That's when we're going to start to see the rain developing over the area, a little bit of freezing rain and some sleet possible here in Tulsa as well. And then that's going to transition over to freezing rain and sleet for areas south of Tulsa around midnight. So we are looking at some icing possible right along I-40. Be especially careful on those bridges and overpasses tomorrow morning. Then here in Tulsa, we're going to see that transitioning over to sleet and snow around midnight, and then mainly looking at snow as we head towards the morning hours on Monday throughout Tulsa. And then along I-40, we are looking at some more freezing rain and sleet before that finally changes over to a little bit of snowfall as that system finally starts to move out of the area around 9 to 10 a.m. on Monday. Then after that, we're going to start to see the skies clearing out, but our temperatures are not going to be warming up a whole lot. They are going to be staying in the 30s, so it is going to make for a very chilly start to the work week. Here's a look at some snowfall totals. This is a projected for one model, and this is on the lower end of those snowfall totals for here in Tulsa. And this is looking at about 2.5 inches of snow. And you can see those heavier snowfall totals are going to be in our far northeast counties right along the Kansas and Missouri borders. Those areas looking up to 6 inches of snow possible. Then we are also looking at some light ice accumulations as well. That freezing rain is going to transition pretty quickly over to sleet and snow here in Tulsa, but for areas further southeast, they could see up to about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch of ice, mainly around LaFleur County, so be very careful traveling tomorrow morning if you are headed out early in that area. But tonight, temperatures are going to drop down into the 20s. That's why we are going to see that precipitation transitioning over to snow. And then tomorrow in the afternoon, highs only in the lower to mid 30s. A little bit quieter conditions on the way for the rest of the week. Could see a few flurries Tuesday morning right along the Kansas border, and then temperatures dropping down to the mid-30s on Wednesday. As we head towards next weekend, more precipitation chances are in the forecast, and we could even see those chances increasing as we head through the next couple of days.
Icing possibilities could make the morning commute rough tomorrow.
Yes, especially with the sleet and snow as well, because we are looking at some accumulations. That is going to make it tricky as well.
2 News Today will be on at 4:30, help people with their morning commute. Now it's time for some sports.